is Cameron Batson. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Panthers.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 38, Jackson. Flushed out right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. They're going to go for it. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. First carry for the former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Panther field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
On play action, it's Murray. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers nothing.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Is good.
just worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jackson to throw on third down. They'll get this complete to Batson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Panthers.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Pick up of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Shotgun now from Murray. Now he's flushed out left. And now he'll tuck it and run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Here's the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going for it. Hits Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball, or do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Murray. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Down right around the 25. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lowered my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cam Akers, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
That story that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
At the Browns' 47-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Right side complete, that's Woods. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, as time expires in the first half. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And that'll set him back 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Murray with a third and long. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 32.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
The kick is
and he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Browns 21, Panthers 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Browns. 49 yards on the ground.
6-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jennings lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
Testing. What in the fuck is going on here, Dr. Ice Punch in the booth?
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold.
Quickly hopping in here to check the game of the week. Season 40, week 17. We have the undefeated Carolina Panthers facing the Cleveland Browns. Al versus NG2K. What the hell is going on, dude? It's third quarter, 2:46 to go. Suddenly, this game, it looked like a blowout early. But all of a sudden here, it's a snow game. Akers is gone. The hot, fast rookie. I'm getting text updates right now.
The Browns drive about to get started, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied.
Holy shit, welcome to the fuck. Oh, here is a fuck. How is this not an interception? What type of pass is this? Oh my goodness, what a load of trash right there. That did not look good. That did not look good. I'm trying to turn my mic up here, get me all nice and settled. There we go. Can hear a little bit better. Okay. Al looking a little rattled. The Browns. That last pass itself, a little bit suspect.
Here, this regular season finale.
And it's 2nd and 10 here. It's a 3 wide receiver look. Now they're going to go all 5 wide here. No one in the backfield, and the tight end streak will be coming again. Cleveland banking on this hard. They've hit it a few times this game. Panthers not too keen on it, and Murray's going to maybe have to make a play with his feet here. He's going to chuck it deep, and they're going to call the flag pass interference. Maybe a little bit of a bailout there. I don't know. That didn't look.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first.
Didn't look too good. Okay, here's inside handoff. Who's gonna go for about 8? They're gonna get down to about the 36-yard line there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have and they're easily blocked.
We got Murray here under center, or no halfback right now, and this is a called run to Murray, and he's gonna pick up the first down on 2nd and 2. Now down to the 29. Third quarter, under 2 minutes now. 21 up here in the snow. Again, the Carolina Panthers have been undefeated this season. They're 15-0. And another handoff here inside zone for about 11, 12 yards. The Panthers do not seem to have an answer for the run game. I think the Browns well over 200-300 yards rushing today. Well over that amount. Here comes another handoff. He's going to get to the outside of the edge and go for another 12 yards out of kind of more of an eye look. And that's going to bring him down to the 4. Panthers are going to have to show us they know how to either A, run commit, or B, get some serious pressure here. First and goal from the 4. Minute 10 to go on the clock. It's a basic inside handoff, and it's going to be an easy touchdown there for Akers, I believe. He bounces off a couple players, and the Browns go up 27-21. Extra point on the way here in the snow, and it's good. Still the whole fourth quarter go. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Dev Nation Live. Season 40, week 17. It's our CFM. Game's in a heaping pile of shit. Just the way we like it. Welcome to the fucking show, bitch. The nickel 3-3-5 has been pretty decent, playing the pass and passing lanes, spying, Lamar, keeping him kind of in check. A lot of pinball bouncing by the halfbacks. Running has been very OP, in my opinion. Over the last couple months, since a patch last season, it's very hard to stop the run. Bouncing off of guys, huge holes. If you run the ball every play, it's very hard to stop somebody doing that, man. Anybody who's run the ball an exceedingly a ton right now, I really like them in our CFM to go deep in the playoffs. So those big running teams, I think it's easily a running Super Bowl here. McCaffrey scoots to the outside, does a juke, and look at this. That looked like a pretty shitty run. Runs backwards, runs outside, takes a shitty angle, still picks up 6 yards on what looks like a mess. Cleveland continuing in the 3-3-5. Lamar here under center. It's mostly max protect looks from the Browns, and the Panthers are really in my opinion, they're overdoing it on some of these runs. You can just kind of go up the middle here and go right through these huge gaps versus this spread defense, and he's trying to get to the outside, run around, which is basically playing right into that 3-3-5, the hands of it, which is a faster defense, not a physical defense. Up the middle, a trap type of scenario, just a regular inside zone, I think, would be very effective here. The Browns bringing everybody up. Al likes to give people this look where he moves everybody up to the line of scrimmage, gets him a little squirrely, and he's pretty good at his man defense. And Lamar, he's got triple team, might throw a pick here, and this is a terrible toss. Terrible toss right there. The guy wasn't open anyway, and Al had his main target triple teamed. He doesn't get this, and I would definitely be punting the football. As a 15-0 player, I would ride this D out, and I'd hike it real quick now to run the ball to get before Al gets all his guys to the line of scrimmage, and he's just taking too long. This is a disastrous play here if it's not completed. He's got to run with Lamar. He could easily run with Lamar with a first down here. There's nobody right there covering the line of scrimmage. He can take off, and he throws like a fucking trash drag duff to a covered dude, and it turns it over. Cleveland already in field goal range right now. If you're Al, you're just gonna kind of plot your way here. Oh, this see what goes on here with the. I think he had the RPO over there. It still fall for 4 yards. Should have taken off of Lamar. Wide open traffic and space there. It's crazy because I feel like we see people running and rolling out so much in the passing game. It's almost like instinctual at this point, and he just sits there in the pocket and then decides to throw it. Okay, this may be some type of jet sweep here. Takers. The Browns at their best when they are running it, keeping you guessing. And this brings up a 3rd and 1. Get to stop this right here with Murray. Just can't do it, man. Again, easy inside zone. That's got to be like a 7-yard play right there. Welcome to the fucking show. Who we got, Tommy? What's up?
What up, bro? We got a good, solid game here, huh?
It was a good game. I think that 4th down was kind of stupid. Not kind of. It was.
I missed what just happened.
On the 4th down?
Yeah.
It was like 4th and 4. And
From his what?
I don't know. He was on like his 40 or something.
Well, you got to figure. He's 15 and 0.
Yeah.
People watching this game like it's a Super Bowl or something. Like people.
Well,
game don't
it's
mean
for the
anything.
undefeated season. I understand the.
But at the end of the day, the game don't mean shit.
It doesn't, but it. Look at this. How many times are you going to give this up to Al? This is like the 10th tight end streak I've seen. I'm getting mad watching it. It's hard to watch over here as an AFC competitor. That bullshit.
Yeah, Martin,
What?
I just want to say, I killed myself by taking the Simwalls to the Dolphins. I might have been able to sneak in.
Oh, you definitely could have, dude. Yo, man, listen, life happens. You go on
I
vacation.
didn't think I was going to get a chance to play stats.
You smacked him. You smacked Sads. Do you have any words for Sads? Nothing derogatory, Tom. Jesus Christ.
No, I just wanted to put him in his place. And he's beat me twice all cycle. So what are we in our 4th season? I think we both have a sim win, so I'm 6-2 against the guy. He ain't shit. I'll see you next season. If he makes the playoffs, good luck. You'll probably lose in the first round.
There you go. That's pretty. More tapered than I expected, but.
Oh, no. I wanted him to feel for the fire. He's going to choke. He's going to lose.
What if Sads doesn't even get in the playoffs? What if the Jets, beat?
That's the all-time choke job right there.
For how much he talked, that'd be something.
Oh, God. He came out of the woodwork being so active. Like, oh, look at me. I'm active again. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus, God. When it rains, it pours.
Turn your eyes.
It's just a smashing here. He fumbles the football. Al may go up. 3 touchdowns here. He was kind of smacking him around early, but
All right, guess that's 16 perfect in all season. Goodbye.
15-1. I've been there.
Yeah, so Marty, you think you're gonna beat me? Yeah, what would you do if this kid just quits right now?
Well, Al's got his rookie halfback who's got 96 speed with a torn pussy, torn labrum. If somebody pulls the plug on this game, that's suspect.
He's out for playoffs.
He's out for playoffs.
Yeah, that'd be only fair.
I mean, so Al winning the battle. I don't know what the war here. Maybe we'll see here. 15-1. It's not terrible. Not sure the Panthers had the hardest schedule, but Tommy, me beating you last week of the season, I don't know, man. It depends on what day I'm having. Some days I can't tie my shoes at this point. I don't know. I don't really care about the game so much, so we'll see. I would like to play a little bit better of a defensive game than the last one we played. It was kind of pretty loose on my defense. I'd like to tighten that up a bit. Just want to get the reps in,
Yeah, I dropped 33 on you, 4th quarter.
Yeah, see, I got to hang in there. I'm just glad that I bounced back. When I had the baby there, I lost like fucking 5 games. It's fucking bad. Just got my ass kicked by everybody. At least I'm like competing a little bit.
Yeah, think about how long ago our game was. That was the last game I played before last night.
I think it's funny you just came on. You haven't played a game in a minute. You just came out and still smacked. That was kind of surprising to me. Yeah. Cleveland has like 337 yards of offense here. This offense is definitely very very Christian McCaffrey centric. I think if you slow him down, you definitely slow down the Panthers. It's a tough matchup, too, for the Panthers. Hasn't played a ton of guys. When he comes in, he plays one of the better players in the league here. And
So is Max like AWOL again?
yeah, I mean, you know, I got to do Divination Live Radio tomorrow. Max, I don't know. It's very hard to comment on Max. He doesn't care. He's not around. Blah, blah, blah. Then something doesn't go his way or whatever, and he quits. It's like, well, if you don't
He's
care,
quit
then
the
why?
French.
Well, I think he's in the franchise, but he's not in the Discord server. Because, like,
So-
him and Alvin's game disconnected, and he got mad, but he doesn't care, but he got mad that he doesn't care. I don't know. It's very hard to keep up. You'd have to ask Max himself.
Sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was
So,
there and just ran him down.
I don't know if the Panthers are even, they're kind of going to the ground here.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He was no gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
He's just kind of chewing clock here, throwing in the towel.
Try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Could be a Super Bowl preview. It is possible. The Browns have yet to make. Have the Browns made a title game yet? No, they have not. Al's searching for that elusive Super Bowl. He'll have to go through Max and Toothless. Yeah, this cover 1D gives some people problems.
Yeah, is he really that mad at me?
Who?
Perry?
Why was Perry mad at you for?
I said from now on, I'll call him Derek Chauvin.
Jesus God. When was that?
Hold on. Who's that?
4th and 6, they're going to go for it here. If they don't get it, I suspect Al will still try to put it on. Spank City. Clock continues to run. Cleveland 42, Carolina 21. Minute 18 in the 4th here. And
Where's that soundtrack filled out?
oh, see, dude, a lot of these cutbacks are not working.
Fuck, it's miserable outside.
NG2K is out. It's over. Good season. Hype City for the playoffs. Welcome to the show. We'll see what Al writes in Discord after the game. Could be shit talk, could not be. I'm not quite sure.
Hold on, Mike.
We could always get into the AFC versus NFC trash talk. Brown's going to kneel it out here. And this is over, dude. 42-21. I feel like I just heard a fire alarm go off. And yeah, that'll do it, man. Browns, end it. The schedule here.
Today's final score, Browns.
Dr. Ice Punch Tommy Wild on the mic here.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put that number of points. Continually
Shit, the sleeve was like pressed up against the nose.
clicking,
All right, I'll be back.
As an offensive coordinator, I just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call it, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Oh, mask. Fucking.
It's an 11th win of the year.
Something else there, dude. All right, we lost the feed. It's over. Tommy, last shout out. I'm going to fucking go help out here. It's 5 o'clock.
All right.
I'll get at you, Tommy.
Uh,
Bobby's.